Good morning, students. In continuation with the last video of gender, caste and politics, today we will discuss women's political representation in Indian politics. When we talk about women's political representation, बच्चों, you all know that if you look around, you will find hardly few females who are actively participating in the politics these days. As well as you can take the time period of when we were not free, when we were not independent, and even after independence, if you count the female leaders, you can count it on fingers. They are so less in numbers. हम कुछ ही female के name जानते हैं, like Mrs. Indira Gandhi, then we have Sarojini Naidu, Kamala Nehru, and female like that. लेकिन in modern times you can see Smriti Irani or Jayalalitha and female figures like that. Pratibha Patil, definitely she was our president. So women के caliber में there is no limit to their caliber. They have equal caliber, or I can say maybe sometimes more than what the male folk has. But still the representation of women in the political life or in the political field is very less. Now we will understand this, why is it so, with the following points. The first point tells us issues related to women's well-being or otherwise are not given adequate attention. अभी भी जो ladies से related problems हैं, issues हैं, उनको बहुत ज़्यादा attention नहीं मिलता. हाँ ठीक है, देख लेंगे, कर लेंगे. This kind of attitude is still there. So जो उनको scenario चाहिए, जो political representation चाहिए, that they are not getting. One way to ensure this is to have more women as elected representatives. Definitely अगर हमारे parliament में, हमारे लोकसभा में, राज्यसभा में women representation is more in number, then the women related issues will be sorted, because women understand the problem of the female gender. एक lady, एक औरत दूसरी औरत की परेशानी को अच्छे से समझ सकती है. In India अगर हम बात करें, the proportion of women in the legislature has been very low. बहुत कम है. Hardly 5%, 12% in comparison to men. You can see this. The percentage of elected women members in Lok Sabha has never reached even 10% of its total strength. 545 seats हैं लोक सभा में, उसमें से 10% भी female candidates achieve नहीं कर पाते, उनको नहीं मिल पाती. अगर हम गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स की बात करें, इन द गवर्नमेंट कैबिनेट्स आर लार्जली ऑल मेल, even when a woman becomes the chief minister or prime minister. Mrs. Indira Gandhi, Jayalalitha. Mrs. Indira Gandhi was the prime minister. Jayalalitha चेन्नई की CM थी. प्रतिभा पाटिल was the president of India. Still कैबिनेट की अगर हम बात करते हैं, इंडियन कैबिनेट की, द गवर्नमेंट departments की, so the number of male is much more than the female candidates. कैसे solve कर सकते हैं इस problem को? One way to solve this problem is to make it legally binding to have a fair proportion of women in the elected bodies. This is what the Panchayati Raj has done in India. If you leave apart Panchayati Raj में I told you in the last chapter that women have got 1/3 representation. 1/3 seats are reserved for women after the Decentralization Act was passed in 1992. But उसके अलावा लोकसभा राज्यसभा में this bill is still pending from last so many decades, at least from 15 to 18 years, कि women representation reserve seats होने चाहिए in लोकसभा and राज्यसभा. This bill is still pending. तो पंचायती राज क्यों छोड़ दे? तो we still need to pass this bill for the representation of women in the elected body, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. There is more than 10 lakh elected women representatives in rural and urban local bodies. Women's organizations and activists have been demanding a similar reservation of at least 1/3 of seats in Lok Sabha and state assemblies for women. यही मैंने आपको बताया कि the bill is still pending. Number of women organizations are working upon it, but अभी भी ये bill pass नहीं हो पाया है. Things are improving, but still it's a long way to go. This is what the next point tells you. A bill with proposal has been pending before the parliament for more than a decade. Ab to isko around 15 to 18 years have been passed. Gender division is an example that some form of social division needs to be expressed in politics. तो जब तक इस जेंडर डिवीजन को अगर हम रियली में ओवरकम करना चाहते हैं, सो इट इज़ वेरी मच रिक्वायर्ड टू हैव फीमेल और विमेन रिप्रेजेंटेशन इन द पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ द कंट्री. अदरवाइज क्योंकि मेल ईगो इतनी ज़्यादा रहती है. देयर आर पीपल हु थिंक दैट स्टिल थिंक दैट विमेन आर not supposed to come out of their houses. They are good with kids, they are good with taking care of the house, and the gender discrimination continues. जबकि हर जगह हर बार female have proved themselves, but still it's a long way to go. So in today's video we have understood regarding the women representation that women representation in India is still very low. The act, because the act for this is still pending in our government area, in our parliament from last more than a decade, that women should have at least one third seat should be reserved for women in Lok Sabha and in state assemblies. So that's all for today's video. In the next video we will continue with the next topic, that is religion and its impact on our society and on us. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe, take care of yourself, study, and in case you have any problem, beta, contact me on my WhatsApp number. Bye bye.